In this video we're going to take a look at what's in this bag, but first I have to move that dog. So in this bag and in this pile we have the stuff that have been accumulating on the Gun Show Loophole Tour this year. And it's going to be stuff that is going out to Patreon supporters. So I thought I'd do a video here, show people what kind of stuff we're getting so far. The goal isn't just to give stuff to Patreon supporters. We're not, running a store, but the idea is to leave money at the gun shops that we visit along the way. And hopefully that's a worthwhile goal. And this is a way that we can use some of that money to leave at the stores and then say thanks for supporting our projects by sending stuff out. So first let's take a look at this big pile of stuff here. That is a bunch of the stuff that they had on the tables at the Gun Rights Policy Conference. Next up, some of Alan Corwin's litter. He just left this on his table, intentionally I think, but either way it was going to get thrown out. The cleaning ladies are crazy over there. So I grabbed this and we'll rip off chunks of this and send it to Patreon supporters. Now let's dig into this bag. This is a large size messenger bag from Spec Ops Gear in Texas, made in Texas. Really like this bag and you'll see why, just how much stuff is going to end up being in this thing. 20 patches from Gat Guns. I think we left about 25 bucks there. They only charged, what is this, 20 patches, 40 bucks there. They only charge $2 a patch. In addition to their patches, Gat Guns has this little handout that encourages people to share them on Facebook. Now I have no love for Facebook. I think it's a stupid, dying platform, but they also include Google and Yelp for your mapping, but I also, in your reviews. But I would highly encourage a gun shop to print up something like this for the valid social media platforms or just their web presence. I'm not sure why they left the back blank, but either way, send one of those out to our Patreons. Then we've got some of the cards from GAT, and these are all pretty cool. I have just a few of the cards that you would leave behind at an establishment that doesn't allow carry. This bag is from a place called Marengo Guns in Illinois also. And they are a very cool gun shop that let us take pictures even though they have a no picture policy. And they had these power banks for USB charging of phones and other things. And they look like a big shotgun shell. So I wasn't going to leave those laying there. $10 a piece, we bought 5 of them. I might keep one, but then the rest will get sent out to our Patreon supporters. And again, thanks to the people that allow us to leave $50 behind at a great gun shop. We also have a bunch of business cards from Marengo Guns, which are both sided. Pretty cool. From a shop called RSM. They didn't have patches, but they did have these 50 cal bottle openers that they've engraved with the name of their shop, RSM Firearms. And we grabbed 10 of these. We went to their gun shop and their custom gunsmith shop. So we found the custom gun shops first, then we went to their gun shop, and each card is both. So we'll send you out those. Then we've got this one from Fox Valley Shooting Range, a very cool shooting range. They didn't have anything but hats, and I don't like buying hats. They cost too much to ship. And again, we've grabbed a bunch of patches from the Gun Rights Policy Conference from the Second Amendment Foundation. This is a new design. Grabbed a whole slew of these and left all that money there. And then I also grabbed a few Citizens Committee for the Right to Keep and Bear Arms. A bunch of recoil magazines. I grabbed these from the front of Cabela's Brownells in Iowa. Next up are these Rock Island auction catalogs. It might seem like 3 of them, but it's actually volume 1, 2, and 3 from one auction. So this is the kind of effort they put into one of their $1 million auctions. And if you haven't seen one of these, they're pretty awesome. So I'm not sure what to do with these. I'll probably keep it around for reference for a bit and then do something to move it along. So give me some ideas on what to do with this massive Rock Island auction catalog. And then the Brownells retail store, along with those Recoil magazines, had these brochures. So we'll send some of those out to everybody that we can. Our friends at BMC make a calendar each year. So they gave us some of their 2018 calendars. Year's almost up, but already handed out a couple of these on the road. Is from the Centennial Gun Club, and this was in Denver. Very cool range. Went there with Chris Steele. Those are some brochures from the range. Also from Brownells are some of these Target coaching kind of business card things. From the Centennial Gun Club, we've got a bunch of business cards. Also from Firing Line, which is in Aurora, Colorado. They wouldn't let us film there. We've got some of brochures from the Whittington Center in New Mexico, and this is sort of a travel guide type of thing. We've got some of the brochures from Las Vegas, New Mexico, where all the Red Dawn filming locations are. I'm going to send everybody a business card for BMC Tactical. They do a bunch of cool stuff. Always been a good ally for the tours, and being in Albuquerque really makes it a comfortable staging point in case we have any issues. They're competent mechanics and good people. Next we have some of the maps of the Whittingham Center in New Mexico. We also have this cool brochure. They only had a few of them, but they talk about the filming, what was filmed in Las Vegas, New Mexico, and of course the only important one, Red Dawn. But this is pretty cool. I haven't seen this handout before. But whenever I went to the Red Dawn locations, I couldn't get up to the NRA museum in the center, the gun shop and everything in time. So I called them and I bought some of these on credit card over the phone. So we got a bunch of their logo patches. We got some of the patches from BMC Tactical. We'll be sending those out. And then we've got business cards from Dragon Man's Place. I tried to leave money behind, but the Illinois State Rifle and Pistol Association would not let me do that. So they gave me a whole mess of stickers, and we'll be sending those out. Additionally, Ammo.com was sponsoring the Gun Rights Policy Conference, I guess, and they had these stickers out. And that's, so far, 2 weeks into the Gun Show Loophole Tour, what we've collected for our Patreons. So I'm going to reorganize all this and try to get it into the same bag, and say thanks again to everyone out there who supports what we're doing, not just financially, but with the support of the van, letting us know what places to catch. Most of the stuff, if not, well, not everything, but most everything that we encounter is thanks to people who give us heads up. And that's what it's all about, collaborating and working together to share our Second Amendment and all the various ways that people enjoy it. So, thanks again, and we will talk to you next time.
The guys and gals at gunwebsite.com encourage you to take a CCW course every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching gunwebsites.com.